This is the most beautiful story. In a small village there lived a wealthy and cunning landlord named Jam. He was known for his greed and his exploitation of poor farmers. He would lend them land on strict terms, making sure that no matter how hard the farmers worked, most of the profit would end up in his pocket. One day Jam sat with his servant Mangu, boasting about his cleverness. These poor farmers, Jam sneered, they work like animals day and night, yet they barely get enough to eat, and me, I sit comfortably while my warehouses fill up with their hard-earned crops. You're right, Master Mango agreed. The whole village is under your thumb. No one dares to challenge you. Just then Biju, a poor farmer from a neighboring village, arrives with a humble request. Landlord, I've heard that you lease out land for farming. I would like to rent a piece of your land for a year. Jam smiled slightly. Of course, Biju, but there are conditions. What conditions? Landlord Byru asked. Nervously, you will work the land for a year, Jam explained, and when the harvest is ready, you will give me half of the crop. The other half will be yours. Burju agreed, grateful for the opportunity. He worked hard day and night, tending to the crops with care and dedication. After months of labor, the fields were full of golden grains. Burju's heart swelled with hope. Finally, he would have enough to feed his family. Hearing about the successful harvest, Jam arrived at the field with Mangu. Aburu, looks like you've done well this year. Now remember, the agreement, half of the harvest is mine. Biju sighed but nodded respectfully. Jam took the best part of the crop, leaving behind the smaller, damaged grains for Burju. Burju stood helplessly as Jam and Mangu left, laughing. That night Biju sat with his head in his hands. His son Kishan, who had recently returned from studying in the city, saw his father's distress. Father, why are you so worried? Kishan asked. Son, this is our fate, Buju replied sadly. Men like Jam take advantage of our hard work. We are left with nothing. Kishan's eyes narrowed with determination. Not any more, father. Leave it to me. The next day Kishan visited Jam. Landlord, I would like to lease your land this year. Jam smirked. Oh, you think you're smarter than your father? Fine. But here's my condition. You can keep whatever grows beneath the soil. I will take whatever grows above it. Kishan smiled, agreed. Landlord, instead of planting rice like his father, Kezan planted potatoes. When the harvest season arrived, Jam and Mangu eagerly visited the field. Kishan, time to claim my share, Jam said, rubbing his hands together. Of course, landlord. Kishan replied calmly, you asked for what grows above the soil, so please take the leaves. Jam's eyes widened in shock. What, you planted potatoes? Kishan smiled. Yes, landlord, it's what's beneath the soil that holds value. Jam fumed as Kishan took home baskets full of potatoes, leaving behind worthless leaves for the landlord. Master, that boy tricked you. Mangu exclaimed. We'll see about that. Jam growled. Next time I'll make sure to outsmart him. The following season Kishan again approached Jam. Landlord, I wish to lease your land again. Jam grinned. Fine. This time I will take what grows beneath the soil, and you can keep what grows above. Kishan agreed without hesitation. This time he planted wheat. When the harvest was ready, Jay arrived confident he would win this time. Kishan, it's time to collect my share. Of course, landlord. Kishan said, as per the agreement, you can have the roots. Jam's face turned pale. What, you planted wheat? Kishan smiled. Yes, landlord, the roots are yours, but the grains which grow above the soil are mine. Jam clenched his fist. This boy is too clever. Mangu shook his head in disbelief. Master, you've been tricked again. Jam glared at Kezan. Enough of these games. Next time I will take both the top and bottom parts of the crop. You will only keep what grows in the middle. Kishan nodded politely. The next season Kishan planted sugar cane. When the crop was ready, Jam came to claim his share with a smug smile. Well, Kezan pointed to the sugar cane. Take the roots and the top leaves. Landlord. Jam's face fell as Kishan cut the sweet stalks from the middle and carried them home. Master, he's outsmarted you again. Mangu gasped. Jam's shoulders sagged. He sat down on the ground, shaking his head. This Boys taught me a lesson, Kishan. Walked up to him and spoke gently. Landlord farmers work hard to feed. Others they deserve respect and fair. Rewards for their labor taking advantage of their helplessness is wrong, Jam. Sighed deeply, you're right, Kishan. I've been unfair to the farmers for too long. The next day, Jam called all the farmers. To his house, he announced that he would return all the lands he had taken from them and would pay them fairly for their work from now on from that day forward. Ward the village prospered Kishan became a hero among the farmers, not just for his cleverness, but for helping them regain their dignity, and Jam, having learned his lesson, became a fair and respected landlord. The story teaches us the importance of intelligence, resilience, and strategic thinking in overcoming unfair situations. Kishan's ability to outsmart the cunning landlord shows that wisdom and cleverness can triumph over greed and manipulation. It highlights that while wealth and power might give someone an advantage, true strength lies in understanding the situation and finding creative solutions. Burju and Kishan's perseverance in the face of exploitation reflects the power of unity and determination within a family. Furthermore, the story reminds us that those who try to exploit others with unfair terms will eventually face the consequences of their greed. Honesty, hard work, and clever thinking are the true keys to success and justice.